Recently in New York, Bernie Sanders joined Verizon workers in the picket line to help protest with them once negotiations between their union and the company broke down. Now, while Hillary Clinton just went for a photo op with Verizon workers, Bernie Sanders actually picketed with them and was standing right beside them as they fought for justice. Now, because of this, Bernie Sanders garnered criticism from Verizon's greedy CEO, Lowell McAdam. And The Nation explains in a statement headlined "Feeling the Burn of Reality, the Facts About Verizon and the Moral Economy," the CEO decried the senator as uninformed and claimed that Sanders' pro-labor stance oversimplifies the complex forces operating in today's technologically advanced and hyper-competitive economy. The assault on Sanders by McAdam was similar to an attack on the senator by General Electric CEO Jeffrey Immelt, who objected to a recent suggestion by the senator that the greed of corporations such as GE, which have shipped thousands of jobs overseas, is undermining the middle class and destroying the moral fabric of the United States. Now they continue, after Verizon's McAdam decried the senator's pro-union rhetoric as contemptible, Sanders tweeted, "I don't want the support of McAdam, Immelt, and their friends in the billionaire class. I welcome their contempt." Now, if you take the words that Bernie Sanders used here, "I welcome their contempt," and you compare this to a speech that FDR gave in 1936, you'll see the similarities between Bernie Sanders and FDR.
Business and financial monopoly, speculation, reckless banking, class antagonism, sectionalism, war profiteering. They had begun to consider the government of the United States as a mere appendage to their own affairs. And we know now that government by organized money is just as dangerous as government by organized mob. Never before in all our history have these forces been so united against one candidate as they stand today. They are unanimous in their hate for me, and I welcome their hatred.
Now, let's contrast this with Bernie Sanders' rhetoric.
I think that the greed of Wall Street in corporate America is destroying this economy and impacting negatively the lives of tens of millions of people. You have to take them on. At the debate, I don't know if any of you saw the debate the other night, somebody asked, Hillary Clinton, there was apparently a front page story someplace about how corporate America likes Hillary Clinton, or whatever it was, and does she want to be liked by them? And she said, "I want to be liked by everybody." I do not want to be liked by everybody. I want to be liked and supported by the middle class and working families because I am going to take on Wall Street and the billionaire class. They do not like me today. They will like me even less if I'm elected for president. But I welcome their dislike.
So in the end, you know that Bernie Sanders means business. Rhetoric is rhetoric, right? So words are one thing, but Bernie Sanders has the progressive record to prove that he will put actions to his words. He's right there with the Verizon workers, picketing with them. Hillary Clinton does not care about the workers. She may pay them lip service, but Bernie Sanders has been there all along. And the problem is that Verizon workers, much like many other workers, are exploited. They're being taken advantage of. So while the greedy CEO of Verizon, Lowell McAdam, makes millions upon millions each year, well, his workers aren't even given a living wage. And that is something that's egregious. His greed, like Bernie Sanders stated, is destroying the country. It's destroying the middle class. And once the middle class broke down, and once the middle class breaks down, and you just have really, really, really rich people and really, really, really poor people, that is an economic situation that is not sustainable. That's a bubble that's going to pop. You cannot have income inequality get that bad and not have severe economic consequences. Many economists have stated this. Don't take my word for it. And it's something that's really, really scary. If we don't actually rebuild the middle class, this isn't just going to be bad for middle class and poor people. This will be bad for rich people as well. They don't realize this, that if they collapse the economy, Guess who's not going to have money to buy their products that they produce? Poor people. So not only are these individuals greedy, they're just dim-witted as well. They don't understand fully how the economy works. If you increase the purchasing power of citizens, guess what happens? Well, logically, they have more money to spend at businesses, and then those businesses have more money to create jobs and expand. And that's the way that the economy gets turning. This is elementary economics, but nobody can understand it who's at the top because they're so greedy, they're so consumed with greed that facts and reality, they have no bearing in their company. So Bernie Sanders' rhetoric here and calling out these CEOs and his response, it's brilliant, and it's just one of many reasons why he is the candidate that we not just should elect, but have to elect if we actually want to save our economy and the middle class.